ladies and gentlemen, amazing one. Wapi kelele yenyu? And to my DJ, ladies and gentlemen, DJ Ian, big up to you. Wapi kelele as well, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you how proud we are. My problem is, Manze, why does it take that it's only once a year or once in a lifetime when a Kenyan song goes viral across the world? Anguka Nayo is such an amazing song. Big up to Wadiglis.
Douglas.
Hey, Manze generation, Manze. Easy labas, Manze. Slow, take it slow now, guys, man.
Easy.
Take it easy, bro. So Wadiglis?
Douglas. Douglas.
Yeah. Hey, Jehovah.
Douglas.
Wadiglis, the song is... the song is enormous. Thank you so much for conversation. That song has gone viral. Yesterday, there's a video that went viral. There's this beautiful lady, a TV presenter. She's a news anchor. I think she's a news anchor, KBC. What's her name there? She's Aurora. Yes. And she was doing Anguka Nayo, and she was there at the New York City. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe it. It's Anguka Nayo.
Drop with it.
Yeah, so, and then, of course, even at the ABC Universal Studios yesterday, a few top world celebrities, of course, were also doing Anguka Nayo challenge at the red carpet as well. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the song of the revolution.
True.
That yes, Cabinet Secretary Murkomen Anguka Nayo. Wait. Let me tell you something. I will say this, all right?
Sema.
And Murkomen is not a friend of mine. Okay, well, we don't know each other.
Pom.
So I'm going to say it. So the cabinet secretary, former cabinet secretary for road and transport, he was already having bad publicity about the expenditure in terms of even his personal belongings, from his mobile phone to the watch he was wearing, to the kind of shoes that he was wearing, and even the allegation that he had been caught with around 210 million in a foreign country, and the president had to come in and actually probably try to sort out the situation. Allegedly. We don't know about that as TV47. But then again, he went on my brother's show, Obina's show, and still continued talking about the watches. And I was like, my God, my G, you're already in trouble.
He's spending a lot of time.
He is spending a lot of time.
Exactly.
Think about this. But hey, it doesn't matter how expensive your watch is, just know that no matter what, Jesus is the right timer.
Hapo kwa belt alitucheza.
Lakini belt kama hiyo
tunageuza.
Sisi tumekuwa hapa na macrocodile. Na bado inafunga njaa, bado inafunga mkondo wa maisha. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight I have an amazing show lined up for you, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot believe it. Man, I have gone to the ends of the world, and I want to appreciate my stunning producer, Jojo, and of course even and Chichi as well, for going out of the way and getting us this amazing gentleman, my God. For me, it's about the way he speaks, his eloquence, and man, it takes a man in a good suit to know another man in a good suit. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight for the first time on GOtv tonight, I shall be hosting the one and only, it's a surprise. Unavela mademu kwa hapa mshaanza kunini.
Oh
my God, I'm relaxed, really, guys, yeah. And like, oh my God, he's a tomboya. Oh, you're not tomboya, wait to chill. Take a chill pill. He's a small boy. He just left nursery school the other day.
Hey.
Yeah, so cool down. Let's get through the 20 stories of the week first of all before we continue. Then from there, I'll be telling you who is this amazing guy. We're going to be talking about him, music, and revolution. That is what has brought him on the show. That is why we brought him on the show tonight. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, leo studio ni chafu. Leo studio ni chafu.
Naski.
Wacha kwanza, hebu ngoja, wacha hata usiingie hapa. Ulikuwa wapi kwa clean studio? Ulikuwa maandamano unasahau, look at this one. Ulikuwa maandamano unasahau kuja clean studio.
Sisi ni Gen Z.
Kimbi, are you serious with your career?
Tulikuwa maandamano alafu.
Ulikuwa maandamano unasema kuosha studio, wewe uende maandamano.
Najua maandamano iko aina mingi. Kuna maandamano ya Gen Z. Gen Z imekuja na maandamano mpaka ya earthquake.
So look at this. So ulikuwa maandamano ya earthquake?
Tulikuwa maandamano ya
earthquake. So ungekuja kwanza ukae hapa. Before uniambia hapa kulikuwa na maandamano ya earthquake. Eka hapo kwanza kabla tuendelee. At least wacha niupatie kiti ukae. Let's appreciate Kimbi, ladies and gentlemen. So now, before we get to know why Kimbi was doing Mandamano and why he's cleaning the studio this night, by the way, I want to pass my personal condolences to the Cuna family. They just buried Bishop Alan Cuna this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. An amazing man. I had a few privileges, of course, of serving with him in a conference in Seattle back in the days, in Washington, D.C., and of course, even Mam Kathy Cuna as well. So to the whole JCC family, from Dr. Ofweneke to now, we just want to say we pass our condolences as well, and may God give you strength during this tough time of losing your spiritual, both a biological and a spiritual father as well. So a moment of silence on that one, a moment of silence. So I had a privileged opportunities, of course, of serving with the Cuna as a Bishop Alan Cuna, and of course, Kathy Cuna. Even many times I have gone to do comedy at JCC, at the couples dinner, and of course a few of the events. So it is a tough time for the family, but of course we are standing together as the Christian body in front and just praying for the family as well. And yeah, and I just love, on a lighter note, Kimbi and DJ Ian, I love how simple the people from Mount Kenya region and the eastern region part of Kenya. I love how simple you guys make your funerals.
Easy.
It's a very, I mean, Bishop passed away the other day, and before you know it, we have already laid him to rest, and life continues. I don't know what's wrong with us Luyas, Luos, and Kisi. Waluo na Wakisi. Nani alituroga na maiti?
Sisi tunaanguka nayo.
Tunaanguka nayo. Sasa hii ng'ombe hapa ndani tunaanguka.
Sisi ingekuwa ni yetu. Pale ni Bishop mtu mkubwa.
Yes.
Ng'ombe 10
Ng'ombe 15.
Ng'ombe 15.
Wewe umeona masisi.
Unajua kuna sangasi wenye wanatoka mbali huko Ugunja, sehemu mbali mpaka wengine wanatoka Tanganyika. Siku yenye Bishop ameanguka ameenda. Lazima tukue na watu wanaanza kulinda boma. Hiyo ni boma ya Usago. Hatujawacha ya Nairobi. Kila siku lazima wakunywe chai na wakule chakula yenye ni mzuri. Hawawezi lala njaa.
Wewe unasema hapa already ng'ombe 15 ingekuwa ilianguka.
Kila siku ng'ombe moja. Na mbuzi na kuku, saa kuku naye tunaweka kama kitoweo.
Usitaje Waluya bado. Usikuja hapo Waluya bado. Unajua Mluya anaweza kula kuku na kuku.
Alafu
kuku.
Kwa hiyo
ginene bado kuku.
Kwa hiyo ginene, kwa hiyo menu.
Yes.
Samaki tunatumia kama toothpick. Minus omena. Lakini itakuwa in addition.
Na kwanza leo usinikumbusha omena, mimi usinikumbusha na omena. Mimi sijaelewa mbona Wajaluo na Waluya sijaelewa mbona. You know mimi sikulangi omena. Mufil ni kama nakula tu DCI. Tunaenda kuninvestigate kwa tumbo. Tunakiniangalia. Oh my God. Alafu unajua omena inanga siri. Omena, if you're 13 houses, na nyinyi mnapika omena. Omena will camouflage every other kind of thing in the house in school. Wewe unakulanga omena?
Ni tamu. Mimi katikati ya mimi na omena tunaenda tu njia moja.
Chani niliweka TikTok watu omena walenikasirikia walenifuria yao yote. Let's go through Kimbi.
Yes sir.
Some things have been happening across the week.
Yeah,
first of all, yesterday Kenya experienced a 4.2 magnitude of an earthquake. So I almost said clap your hands and yajulia tunapiganani makofi. So it was actually a 4.6. Yes, 4.6 yesterday, and especially in Nairobi. Na sana watu ambao kama hukusikia earthquake, then you have not made it in life. Because earthquake kuna watu wako karibu kwa floor. That means kama nyumba yako kusikia earthquake. Sana sana nasikia watu wa pipe, watu wa pipeline umo.
Kiambu road yote.
Ngara wako sikia?
Madare, Kochland.
Wewe ulisikia?
Nilisikia bwana.
Usinidanganye, ulisikia earthquake?
Hii unajua earthquake inakuja as a result ya Gen Z.
Sasa hiki kila kitu ni Gen Z.
Gen Z. Ukivaa smart Gen Z imekuonyesha fashion. Ukiparara Gen Z imekuonyesha kuparara. System ni Gen Z.
So unasema earthquake ile ndio Gen Z?
Hii ni Gen Z. New generation earthquake. Hii ni modificational generational earthquake.
I think we're ni sawa basi.
Ujue kulitingika jana na kuna mtu hajatingizwa bado.
Na imagine dunia ishatingika
na wewe bado,
na kuna mtu tangu mwaka ianze
nothing,
hakuna mtu amemtingiza. My God. Somebody who did a very bad joke. Kuna mtu aliyeka picha ya President William Samoei Ruto on a phone call akisema it's like President Ruto was on a phone asking ati kama wamejaribu kusongesha nchi. Kwanza wako akisema ati Ruto must go. Sasa inaweza kuwa because hajago amekata ku resign. So they decided, you know what? Wacha tumwachie hewa.
Wamesongesha nini?
Kenya imesonga. Sasa hivi tunaweza kutoka Kongo na hatujui.
Sijui.
Jateremko tunaanguka nayo mpaka South Africa huko. Kimbi.
Yes sir.
Number 2, before we get to number 2, let's get to number 3. Now, Kagame,
Paul Kagame.
Paul Kagame at Robert Kagame. I want to say Ruben Kagame. Now, this gentleman Kagame, well, let me not talk very uselessly because I love Rwanda. So Kagame actually won the election with 99. Let's start with this guy, Mpaimana. So Mpaimana won with 22,753 votes. Didn't win actually. That is what he collected. 22,753. Hii ni pale kwa airport Kigali. Akapata 0.32%. Then closely followed by, it was a 2-horse losing race. Hapo huko nyuma. He got 38,301 votes, which amounts to 0.53% of the vote turnout. That is Habineza Frank. Habineza in English is Ebenezer. First of all, how the hell do you have a name of Jesus and you lose? Let's start from there. This guy was Ebenezer. But clearly Ebenezer was number 2. Then, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Kagame won with 7 million votes, which amounts to 99.15%. Ladies and gentlemen, another 7 years. Longer 5 years.
7.
Another 7 years of Paul Kagame.
Na sasa yako 66.
Kimbi. Wewe unaona aje hapo?
Hapo unajua system yenye imetumika ni system ya Aladdin. Umewahi ona, nani amewahi ona movie Aladdin?
Okay.
Siku ya election. Aladdin anakuja na vifaru hapo nje. Sasa mnamvotia. Unaona? Sasa unajua Paul
Kumbuki hiyo part.
No, lazima kulikuwa wewe unajua hii ni story ya Kimbi.
Unajua
Kimbi alikuwa election observer.
Unajua nilikuwa Rwanda.
Ulikuwa Rwanda?
Nilikuwa Rwanda. I fled. I fluctuate to Rwanda.
Ulifly to Rwanda ama ulitoroka Rwanda?
I flew. Nilikuwa Rwanda. Tuache hivyo kisuku sio vingine. Sasa wakati tulikuwa pale, election ilikuwa inapigwa. So unajua Paul Kagame watu wanamuogopa. Unaelewa? Unajua in Africa hatuchagui viongozi sababu tunawapenda.
Okay.
Tunawachagua out of fear. Are you getting me right?
Wewe unachaguanga baba out of fear?
Baba naye tunamchagua tunampenda person. Internal and innermost part of me.
Pako umetabasamu. This love for baba. Na nikikuuliza tukiachana mambo ya Kagame, now that we are back home, before ni kurelease tulete mgeni asikupati hapa.
Sawa.
Sasa unajua cabinet mpya inatokea.
Yes.
Wewe umepanga cabinet list yako?
Cabinet.
Na nimesikia ni kama baba anajaribu kusinikisha jina ya Joho.
Hiyo kitu.
Joho anajaribu kupitisha jina ya Joho chini ya pale kwa mlango State House.
Unajua kwa kusema ukweli.
Yes.
Watu wenye wanafaa wajumuliswe kwa hapo gine. Hapo kwa cabinet.
Yes.
Gen Z wanafaa wakuwe na watu kama 5
kwa cabinet.
Mimi ni kuwe Minister of Sport and Cultural Activities.
Mbele kwa kujitetea tena
mimi ni kuwe cultural, unajua nikiwa kwa sport.
Youth, sports and digital economy.
Alafu ule kijana Tombuya ameingia kwa tumbo yake. Ule mjamaa. Huyo jamaa hapo Makori. Huyo sasa huyo mjamaa ministry yake akuwe super CS.
Super CS.
Unajua kisungu kijana anasema lakini nimemsinda na kidogo tu.
Sasa ni nini wewe kimelembele umemshinda na kizungu wapi?
Nimemsinda na gini.
Nikimwita hapa kizungu utaweza wewe? Sikimbi.
Bwana Ofweneke.
Kama flu imekushinda hapa.
Ofweneke kisungu tunameza kama jembe. Yeah.
Sawa. So nani ungetaka eko kwa hiyo list? Kama ni
kwa hiyo list, mimi nikiona venye inafaa ikue. Wanafaa wajumulishe youth. Unajua hao mababa zetu ni wazee, wamekula sana. Unajua youth sasa sisi tuko na ma certificate. Ingeyo.
Wewe una certificate? Ya nini?
Niko na degree 15 as I'm speaking.
Toka hapa. Panguza, toka kabisa. Leso kuna degree ya joto. Degree ya joto hapa thermometer 15. Let's appreciate Kimi ladies and gentlemen. So yes, so the big question still remains. The big question still remains across the country is that who is going to make it into the next list of cabinet secretaries that of course the president will be mentioning probably, we don't know when, probably now. You know, just excuse me to miss. Excuse unakanga tu hivi unasikia saa 10 atakuwa anaongea.
Kidogo
siku moja anaamsha saa 7. Nimepanga mosquito 15. So this is, you never know. The president just feels like talking to us. And hey guys, it's almost a month our president has not left the country. Wapi makofi? Yes. Oh my God. This ina feel kama zile days dada kwa nenda job. You come on Saturday, Sundays. Remember how you used to feel when dad doesn't go to work? He's like he's there the whole day. Then again, kuna time pia unaanza kuboeka because
so enda tu job.
Unashanga. So I think when we were growing up, we used to be confused because you're not sure whether unataka dada kae akwe home. Lakini akiwa home, unaanza kugopa anytime utaulizwa. Kuna question ya kwanza ni leo umeshika kitabu. Akiyo swali ilikuwa neneka trauma. Oh my God. Number 2, umeoga. Number 3, na hii TV ya morning ni kama mmewatch sana. Alafu inashikwa na hivi nyuma. Ati hii TV mmezima kweli leo? Unashtukia umegongeshwa na kangumi huko.
TV ya kisogo.
Ilikuwa TV. Nyinyi mnafikiria
ilikuwa TV Vera?
Siingi huko. TV Vera ilikuwa ya wasiwa huko ghetto. Si ilikuwa TV Amba. We. Stuck with your story. So ladies and gentlemen, we shall be having this amazing gentleman in a short while. But before that, question of the day. And this one I would want answers both in the studio and while I also go back at home. What's the craziest thing you have done to your ex? Usikia mademo amecheka. Daughters of Jezebel and Eve kwendeni. Kwanza huyu hapa wa blue. Wewe ndio umekuwa kwanza kucheka. What is the craziest thing that you have done to your ex? Ian.
Sisemi. Sichomi.
Sababu wewe ndio victim. Wewe ndio ilikufanyikia. Machali, mko hapa? Mbona wanaume wanakaa ni kama nimewakumbusha kitu mbaya sana? The boys in the studio, you guys are looking nikameingia depression all of a sudden.
Madem, umesikia? Hiyo ndio inakaa.
Ni nini ilikufanyikia?
Kama ulifanya nini?
Wewe ndio ulimfanyia?
Oh, you are the doer.
Sikujua kumbe kuna shetani light skin. Kuna mashetani light skin. Kuna mic hapo. Oh, hatujaget mic. Ni nini ulidu? Nita whatever sauti. Alikula block. Sawa wewe.
Light skin.
Wewe una block X, mimi na block baka landlord. Ni nini ulimfanyia? You've not done anything.
Gosh. Ana X.
Una X. You have 2 X's. What? Just 2?
Hey. Akona X ngapi?
Akona X. We.
Flow nayo.
Sigio story. Nimekuona ni watershed. Na nakuja the guys at home, SMS on 22047. What is the craziest thing? What is the craziest thing you've ever done to your ex? Wewe vile unaniangalia hivyo. Huyu anakaa ni kama hebu yeye handle your story.
Chama nyumba fine. Nothing.
Are you telling me all of you guys are good? Atempeni drama? Huyu abulumi na shuku sana.
Hapa kuna ngori. Hapa kuna ngero hapa.
Ni nini ulimfanyia? Ati hauna ex? Hata unga. Kwenda huko. So guys at home, I'm waiting on your SMSs at 22047. What is the craziest thing you've ever done to your ex? I'll be reading your questions. I'll be reading your answers later on, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Ver tonight. We will see you at the shop break when we come back. Makofi!
Kila kiongozi ana hadithi yake ya kipekee.
Wazazi wangu walikuwa bit strict kwa sababu mamangu mwenyewe mimi kutoka kuzaliwa sijailala nje.
The white small one, huyo ana sniff gunpowder na risasi na bomb. Alafu huyo mwingine ni ridgeback ana sniff simba.
Even the employees knows that, so when in the boardroom is the chairman, the CEO and the rest of.
What point are you a wife?
The minute you get to that inside that door, you become now the wife.
Na kila maamuzi wanayoyafanya hufichua mengi kuhusu utu wao na uongozi wao.
We see God blessing us, and we now realize the power of giving also has to be rewarded back.
Kupitia kipindi Mfahamu Kiongozi, tunakuletea mahojiano ya kusisimua na uchambuzi wa kina kuhusu viongozi wetu.
Pick your core business as the bigger stones. Put them in your diary first. Give priority the bigger things.
Usikose kila Alhamis saa 1:30 jioni.
In a world where challenges are as common as opportunities, there are those who dare to defy the odds. They are the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship isn't just about starting a business. It's about embracing uncertainty, pushing boundaries, and turning dreams into reality.
Hata ambao ni pesa ya kusave. Wallahi. Mbao mwaka ni pesa nyingi sana.
As long as you're earning something, there's always that opportunity to save. And you start with where you are.
The way we run the business is in a very unforgiving way, where every team member has to bring out their best.
So, to all the dreamers, innovators, and risk takers out there, remember, being an entrepreneur isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Join the journey. Become
WhatsApp number is 0793267279. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, the question is, Ni nini hiyo? Ni nini hiyo? Ni nini umewahi fanyia ex wako mbaya? Kuna mtu amesema hapa ati aliformat. Mimi siwaamini hapa. There must be some. Wewe kwanza unakaa mbaya sana. Hebu mpatie hiyo microphone.
Sina ex. Hey. Yeah, check.
Guys,
Get out.
Guys, please. Pia niheshimu. I mean, niheshimu. Kuna uongo ya kuambiana kwenyu kwa group yenu, lakini pia niheshimu umri wangu. I mean guys, respect me. Na usikunje ama ndio ex. Ndio ex. Acha kwa nazo kuja later on, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, please, are you ready for our guest tonight? Yeah. No, are you ready for our guest tonight? Yeah. All right. Unaja sign in the presence of revolution. Maget. Mnasikia? Chani weka ngoma hapo, weka ngoma. Such an honor, first of all.
Yeah.
I look at you and I don't know if you, when we were growing up, you were a fan of a show that used to be called, it used to be on BBC and then KBC, Mind Your Language.
Right.
You've watched Mind Your Language?
I have.
Do you ever feel, I always get that vibe from you.
I mean, also, you can't say when we were growing up, surely. What do you mean? When
okay, well, when I was
you were growing up.
No,
for me, Mind Your Language is a classic film. It's a throwback.
The hair makes it look like we are ageless. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But you watched the show.
Yes, I have.
Do you get time? Do you get time to yourself anymore?
I mean, every now and then, yes.
Bro, you're always running.
As you should be, because I feel like we're on limited time and whatnot.
All right.
Especially now for me, how I see it is, it could be any time. Because you see, we're living, again, and not to sell pessimism or anything, yes. We're living in a time when government has proven to be a very dangerous enterprise.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, there's people who are known for good things and easy things and people who are good for the brand.
Yes.
But I'm a PR liability for the government, probably. So, I mean, do whatever you can do, get it in there, and yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hopefully, I live out my destiny.
Do you sleep well at night? Allow me to ask.
I mean, kind of. There's nights I sleep well, there's nights when I'm very paranoid. Like after yesterday night, yesterday night was a difficult night, but yeah. Yes.
What does your family think about this newfound celebrity status that their boy is experiencing right now? Is it like, oh my goodness, like my son, please, I know what you're trying to do, but please, we love you.
I mean, of course, every single parent, and my parents being no exception, every single parent would not want to see their son or their child in the line of fire or in that kind of stuff.
True that.
But I'm headstrong. I remember one time my dad thought it was very risky. I think the day we occupied Parliament, and I remember when we were going to occupy Parliament, I remember him saying, oh, you know, I'll pray so that it doesn't succeed. I was like, you cannot pray that because I will go either way. So you have to pray that I come back home safely. And I think with time, it builds confidence with the parents and whatnot. Nowadays, they're just like, oh, yeah, just be safe, be safe. Even my mom was sending me a thing, and she's like, oh, you know, she used a certain term. They're over-reporting you or something. And she saw a thing, I think someone sent her a thing from Tuko. I was like, they've dragged me on. You have no idea. You have no idea of the scope, but it's totally fine. Yeah, it's one of those things which it's a journey which you have to walk on your own. Nobody can walk it for you. Yeah, right.
Let's just go back just a little bit before this whole Mandamano and everything came through. I actually realized that I was a secret fan of yours before Mandamano brought you in like fully into my algorithm.
Right.
You are such a good keyboardist.
Yes. I'm a musician, and I've played at a gig which you were emceeing and whatnot.
Oh,
those kind of things. Yes, we've shared a stage together, but like, corporate things, we were at the back in the band. What I do for craft is I compose music, I run an orchestra, I run Kenya's only big band, I write music and I educate. I'm an educator. Gen Z.
Gen Z.
I've met this guy huko maandamano, huyu tumepiga naye tension kidogo huyo.
Oh, you saw him in maandamano? That's the day he didn't come to Joburg. That's the day
he lied to you, sijui he has stomach ache.
I know me, I came for the maandamano morning shift.
Right.
Yeah, and then
yeah, anataka kuchapa shift yote.
Yeah, no chapa the only.
Hii maandamano ni ya majenzi.
Jensi babi. So and so you run a boys band, you do an acoustic, you songwrite as well.
Yes.
Do you feel like probably this one has probably thrown now your brand over the roof? Because
I never thought about it as a brand thing because I've consistently gone for protests because I'm one of the people who believe in civil disobedience when the systems are not working. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Civil disobedience.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, I love that term. I love it. I'm going to use it with my wife. And maybe this is civil cheating.
Conjugal expedition.
Conjugal expedition. I mean, how to share all the sugar, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been protesting. The first time I protested on like a national league is when we were doing Fungua Nchi.
Oh, yes.
Yes, so that's 2021, and we also did, like I did a couple of marches on mental health and wellness when I was in university. Also led a bit of strikes when I was in campus, because strikes were the cool thing to do as student leaders. And then much recently, in the month of March this year, we did the march against femicide. And I think that's why I'm even really struggling to believe this story, and maybe allow me to just bring it in. The Kware story of people saying that one person confessed to killing 42 people.
Yes,
I was like, that is insulting the minds of all the feminist networks, all the women, and all the men who actually are interested in the thing. Because when we were doing the march against femicide, these statistics had not come around. Like, we would have known. So it feels like a planted case. Anyway, after that, then now I did Maandamano the first day. I was just going to the streets. I was like, I've thrown on a bad suit. Like, it's my worst suit. And if I knew cameras were going to be there, that's...
Are you saying that on the first day on Maandamano, you were on your worst suit?
The first day on Maandamano, I was wearing a sackcloth, bro. That's the thing which ulikuwa unavaa kwa Bible, unasema ukienda kurepent. And then I was on the cover.
Unafanya DJ Ian anasikiaje? You know, first of all, actually, little by the way,
right?
And I must say this, whether it comes as a compliment or as a humor,
right?
You are the first one who's literally taking this Maandamano serious. You literally wake up in the morning, get into your closet.
Yes, it should be.
Match your shoes, get a coat,
yes,
get accessories, and say, you know what? This is the suit for Maandamano for today.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Because it's my civic right. It's my civic duty to the state. I mean, it's just like duties. We take our duties seriously.
True that.
So that's what it was like for me. It was agitation for good governance. And I keep on saying that we have to figure out whatever this graft corruption thing is. We have to sort out accountability in government, and we have to sort out good governance as a whole system. So whenever people here say Ruto must go, they think we're just saying, we want to throw the country into anarchy. We want the country to go into pilferage and whatnot. But the system that is there currently, I've said this time without number, corruption is genocide. Because when you steal money that belongs to your daughter's education or lunch, it means there's a child who will not make it. If you steal Linda Mama, there's a child who will not make it beyond the hospital. You're killing people at such a huge scale. While we're also advocating for police reforms within the institution, as I've said, the police kill a few people, but the policies, they kill millions. Because if you roll out GMO or if you roll out fake vaccines, you kill people in the millions. And that's why I'm like, we need to rethink this whole thing. So when we say Ruto must go, we're not calling Kenya to fall into anarchy. What we're saying is we have to rethink our governance.
Let me ask.
Right.
And I'm just going to put it this out because for me, I time and time when I was going through Twitter or X, whichever way to call it, I was really crossing my fingers that it's not true. But first of all, is Kasmuel an attention seeker?
I think so. What's so bad about being an attention seeker? It's the same thing I've been told ever since I was at OE. Kierere, kibelembele, mischievous, playful. I used to be the guy in high school who was there for all functions. I got into Alliance.
Thank you, man.
You know. I'm like, hi, Dr. Ofweneke. I got into high school. We got into Alliance 2011.
Oh, you're the Alliance guys. Oh, they are here.
I went to two square.
Oh, guys. Us guys on my boys, Kerenyaga. Oh, my. Okay, fine.
So
Alliance.
I went to two high schools. Much longer story. But my first function was a function for German. Now, to lay context, I didn't know German
as a language or even as a machine, whatever. I was so ignorant. All I knew as a foreign language was English and French. But I went for that function as a Beatle. Siju Kianda Funky St. John's, this guy is there. Scouts, this guy is there. Music festival, drama festival.
YMCA,
and in high school, that used to be the thing. So when people say I'm an attention seeker, I used to feel like, oh, it's such a bad thing. But I'm like, no, I've been practicing for this thing my whole life because I've been doing this.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, all of us are attention seekers. The person who says this person, it's like saying, I am a humble person. The moment you say you're a humble person, you become a proud person. Because if you were humble, you wouldn't need to talk about it. You know, so attention seeking or not, the movement has to be spoken for. And you've given me this opportunity. Why would I come here and waste it? Or why would I say, no, you know, the people online are saying I'm an attention seeker. Someone has to do it because there's people who take this show very seriously that are not on my Twitter, that are not on my TikTok or my Facebook or my Instagram. And I cannot sit there arguing with strangers while I know I could come to this show and there's someone who consistently tunes into this show who knows Dr. Ofweneke would not bring like any other person. But the mere fact that I'm on this bench with you, they're going to take whatever it is that we're doing seriously. I don't know why I would pass up on that opportunity.
Woo! Well articulated. So, ukweli useme hakuna mtu alikulipa because also at you Hanifa, I don't know the word, because I even brought in Cairo the other day.
Right.
And also asked Cairo, were there any tunes? Because me napenda pia mambo ya strike.
Right.
Because I led a few successful me paka umaisikia mzali strike paka driving school. Kwanza true story. Right. Me, I never completed driving school. Yes. I just did my Madagodanios. I organized. We chop at that guy pale study.
Yes.
I was like, this was so fun. In fact, the next thing was Sunday school.
Yes.
Because like, Bob tunapatiwanga, we need to see where this shilling is.
Where it's going.
So, and you among the list of guys, and I could see how guys were trying to troll you and say, he's among those who have been paid.
Right.
Him among us, like, you know, Osama and everybody.
Right.
And I was like, I hope this is not true.
Right.
How did you handle that?
I didn't. To be fair, I didn't handle it. I just thought it was just a lot of pressure from online because, again, remember, my Twitter was very inactive. It used to be a place where I just go to check out philosophy and science.
And that's it.
That's what it was for me.
Nerdy stuff.
Then I get into Twitter, like, after Maandamano Tuesday, it's at maybe 10K. Then it's like 20K. And then whatever, it grows. And a lot along the way, this stuff that I got wrong and whatnot. But anytime anybody ever attacked me online, it was never based on my ideology. People would attack the way I walk, the way I talk, what I dress like, what I look like. But it's never been based on what I say. So for me, I didn't see a problem because if someone raises a problem with, hey, you're articulating this issue wrong, that's a person I can take seriously. However, if you tell me, oh, you look like, I'm like, can you tell me something I've not told myself in the mirror when I was an insecure teenager? I'm like, tell me something that I have not written in my suicide note. But I'm kidding. But it's one of those things where I felt like by the time it was building up to online bullying of sorts, I was going through so much mentally that I felt like this was a smaller problem. That's what it was like for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you hate the president?
No. Wait. President Ruto?
Yes.
Absolutely, man.
You hate him?
I hate him, yeah. I was lying. I was trying to sound good for camera. Yeah.
I mean, he's a human being, man.
He is, and like just the same way.
I mean, you'd want your ex to give you a second chance, right?
No, man. I'm good.
You're saying Ruto is worse than your ex?
Comparing Ruto to my ex is a bit unfair to my ex, Mazi. She's a lovely babe.
Oh my God.
And you know, as a person who has professionally fumbled good things, I am here to report to you that there is an abundance of good things in the world. So. Yeah, but I can't, that's an unfair comparison because as a human being, and maybe hate is, it's because the English language does not have enough vocabulary. We don't have like flowery words for, so let's use hate. I just hate the things he stands for. I hate his style of leadership. I hate the way he chooses people to come in government. I hate the way he makes promises that he cannot deliver as if there are not enough Luo men. I hate the corruption in his government. I hate how unconstitutional he's been running this country. But I mean, he's a great dad to Charlene, probably.
No.
I can't fault him.
Kasmuel, you can do it.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't do it.
Hey, forgive me. Makosa ni yangu. But I'm saying that's my hate or love for him is inconsequential. As long as he is doing whatever it is, just the same way. There's someone, you work so hard at this show, but there's someone who hates on it. That's on them. So I'm saying my feelings towards President Ruto are inconsequential. As long as he just does the right thing, whether or not I love him, that's a non-issue.
Shauri yake.
Yeah.
If you wake up today, and because I know there's a lot of whispers in his ears,
right,
in making sure that this next cabinet is very inclusive,
right,
even with the new generational ideas that are coming in, and even putting in the icons who have been part of the new digital kind of revolution that we have been spearheading.
Right.
If you wake up today and hear, you know what, BAMBA take literally this was serious, you ain't coming back to government, and Kasmuel is now the minister, cabinet secretary, youth affairs, culture, and economic, digital economy.
Right.
Is it a position that you would take?
That's dependent on a lot of things. I feel like if I just woke up and found a list that had my name on it, that would be sinister. Because I believe all good things take planning.
All right.
And one, I need, the thing needs to be presented in good time so that people debate it and say, oh, tararara. But also, I think we're jumping the gun with the question because even the sacking of the current cabinet has not been gazetted. Their appointment was gazetted, but their sacking was just by word of mouth. And what I've learned not to do is trust this president's word of mouth. Because they said they will not assent the finance bill. There is already qualms that it's been passed into law because it was not withdrawn.
Oh, the 21 days.
Yes, the lapses still happen.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's still a lot of those kinds of discussions. And to be, in all honesty, the government has not done much to inspire confidence in the youth, especially with their spoken word. So, and as you've seen recently, people are now running polls saying, we want these guys back, we want who back, and they're paying pollsters. And we're like, you're joking and you're lying to us because we've seen whatever that propaganda is. And, you know, yesterday they tried planting rumors and propaganda about people who are activists, like participating in the demos. And we're like, aura for aura, we did whatever it is that we did. And suddenly they were like, oh, please do not spread misinformation. I was like, ha,
gotcha.
Jokers, yeah. So, I mean, if we're going aura for aura, that's totally fine. But, I mean, if it gets to that point, I mean, I'll do it. Like, I have such little faith in whatever this cabinet was. And you know how mad it is for a person who's an outsider to look at your job and think they'll do it. I think you need to be so horrible at the job that they've not shown us the ins and outs. They've shown us that as Kenyans, we've been given bare minimum for so long that anyone here in this crowd, I promise, not even me, not things, if we picked anyone in the crowd, they would probably do it. See, it's about just undaing a list of who's going to Paris. And I know my cousins by name, so I'll just be like, it's my cousin. I know the chicks, of course, I know my crushes. Like, it's not such a difficult thing. Then I go, I launch a tree somewhere, a kiosk.
A TV. I saw somebody launched a TV.
You know, I cut, there's a borehole. I go there with convoys. It's something. Nani comes, I announce. Kimbi comes, I announce Nui Kazi Mtaani. I think it's very.
At least I'm trying to provide.
No, I see you. I see you're trying to get into government.
Kimbi. Oh God, this is it the way you hear when you were growing up and you hear your parents are gossiping in the sit-on doing chapa, and you're like, how the hell am I missing this conversation? I gotta find something. So mom, what were you saying? What is niggas trying to do? Kimbi, we get your point. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So you say okay, wow, and I really do get your point. But if we were to do elections right now, would you have your face on the ballot box? Because I would feel this would be wasted energy if we can't have you literally in an elective building fighting for these things.
Absolutely.
If you ask me, that is what I would say. That was my personal opinion.
And that makes a lot of sense. And that's why I've consistently been saying we have to do a collective rethinking because it's very easy to fall onto our tribal tendencies if we wait it out to 2027 because they're going to beat us the way they've always done by playing petty politics. If we were to get into an election in the next up to 3 months, we would change the narrative of the country. But I totally understand that there's constitutional processes and there's the need to reconstitute IEBC and of course the people who are, yes, I heard with those kinds of things. But I have so much faith in my generation and I feel like the change is going to come. And the thing that I've always been saying is if we do proper civic and voter education, we could have a president without touching President Ruto's or Right Honorable Raila Odinga's votes. By just the wave of the youth bulge, we could take this country by storm. So it's in trying to figure out the tribeless, partyless, fearless, leaderless type of narrative, just kind of actually implementing it and saying, yes, we're all these things. We are tribe Katiba, the Constitution is our Bible, it's our Quran, it's our Bhagavad Gita, whatever it is, and saying that we want to show the people that we are capable of doing better. And that's what I feel like the people in the establishment have not figured out. That's why everybody keeps asking, so what next, what next? We're saying...
Because it's that question. In fact, I told you my dad, my dad is one of the most beautiful political minds that I know.
Awesome.
And he was just coming and telling me, son, just ask Kasmuel, ask him, every revolution over the years, probably in the past century and even this century as well, every revolution has always had a leader.
Right.
So how do we get to this place that we want to get to without actually a Napoleon?
Right.
All right?
I think what this thing needs is not necessarily a leader at this point. It works so well with a leading idea. And the idea is, my generation has said, we're tired of bad governance, we're tired of corruption, we're tired of lack of accountability. We're questioning this system, and it's the same thing which we've been saying. We were once a colony. Okay. If the Mau Mau focused on what's next and answering the questions of the people asking what's next, we still would have had the colonialists. Because guess who would be asking that question, what's next? It's the colonialist. Because it's the people whose establishment is going to be tampered with. The Gen Z who are currently unemployed, you cannot ask them what's next because there's no now. We quite literally do not have a present. While people are asking us about a future, they're asking that from the comfort of their offices, from the comfort of their big cars, and from the comfort of their homes, which they've paid for. But we currently are jobless. So what's the difference between the state right now, we're thinking it's functional, and this? We're like, this could actually be a promise of something because I already know how bad this is. We are saying this system is not working. I'm just inviting everyone who thinks of asking that question, what next, to imagine a positive future with us. Just the same way we never thought that iPhone wielding, water bottle carrying and rose waving people would cause the entire cabinet to be fired, the rejection and breach parliament. You see,
and the Uber KFC.
You know, you wouldn't think about it that way, that we would be able to imagine to achieve that much. So I'm inviting everybody who's asking what's next. It's an easy question to ask. I'm inviting all of us to collectively, because you know, if you ask one person, it's as if you're propping them, you're defying the leaderlessness thing. So when we say Ruto must go, he has to be president, and we're like, hey, we will not teach you how to be president. What we are saying is, because you wanted that job, now actually do it. So those kinds of things, as Kenyans, we should disabuse ourselves of the idea that now that these are the people, we are just the vehicle of the revolution. You cannot place that to the Gen Z. Let's collectively, as a collective, in our collective consciousness, imagine a future devoid of corruption, devoid of lack of accountability, and devoid of the hubris of the political class. Together, it's a thing which we can do together.
Nice. Makofi tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen. On an easy one, before I let you go, I am of the information that, of course, you also have another interview to do.
Right.
I mean, mandamanos are on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Right.
When Kaz is not on mandamano, what is Kaz doing?
That's thinking about the next mandamano.
Oh, mandamano. Bro, there's gotta be something, man.
Interviews.
No, there's gotta be a Chile somewhere.
Interviews.
Bro, come on.
I'm doing interviews.
So it's either kwa mandamano
ama nafikiria maandamano na ninatoa suti laundry, but also I think part of what has been really grounding is my girlfriend has been a very like true type thing, and she's very serious about these kinds of things, and she prays over me and those kinds of things.
Wow.
And she's actually the one who sorted out. So when I said I just went through like the online bullying, for me it was very easy because I didn't have to read through. She would read through and tell me they've not said anything new. So she categorized the insults. They said these insults are about this insult. Like she categorized them into like groups of 3. Put
them in a filter.
Yes. So I'd call her, ask her, what are they saying about your boyfriend today? And she'd be like, there's nothing new.
Wow.
Just this account has popped up and and she's been very instrumental about that.
Has she been with you on the street as well?
Absolutely. That's why.
Oh my God! Like, oh babe!
Right,
baby, shika yo auja. Oh my,
I like that. So I mean, actually, we were not in the same place because when I go for demonstrations, I go alone. People, I don't know where people get the notion that I go with people, and now probably I should start going.
The guys think you just
guys just see me
like the whole plot.
Yeah, guys are just like yeah. But someone sent me a photo, like some pals of mine. They were demonstrating at maybe like an opposite street. I'm like, huh. Say hi to that chick. That's kiss her on the forehead for me. But I like it now. After that, I saved her as Comrade Nani because now we are like revolution of.
I'm sure the Chiles on the inbox. You are the kind of man. I can wear him courageous guys.
Really?
Viva
there. I mean, it could be nice, but nothing tops.
At the end of the day,
the love of my
beautiful
woman at home. Yeah.
So, are you going to give us a concert maybe after all this?
Absolutely, yeah.
Please,
I'm going to give you a concert. It's coming up very soon, maybe first or second week of August.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we'll give you a concert with my big band, and we're also planning some really good things with the orchestra.
How should we dress up?
Bro, just do your thing.
Hey.
Do your thing. Whatever you guys have done as a country, as a generation, ujeni hivyo. And also, I saw Generation Shift, guys in South Africa. Have you guys seen that? Where guys were demonstrating uchi wa mnyama. It would be...
But SA has always been naked, so it's
all right.
For the Reed Festival. So SA, Nigeria is also trying to do something.
Right.
They have been doing Tinubu like
kidogo hivi.
And then Tinubu is asleep.
Right. Imshtui, so it's just like the country is well.
He's an old guy, he might cast
that's the thing, and that's what
Tinubu might throw a cast.
That's nice.
Which other country do you think would have enough the heaviness of the onions?
Uganda would be trying, but
Uganda, no.
Uganda, our friends from Chamboko would not be able to.
Mzee just came out and say, if you just tried it,
and I give you the pressure.
My dream.
And then it sits like this. The videos I've seen, it sits like that.
Kagame was asked today by an international reporter about what's happening in Kenya.
Yes.
What if it happens there?
Yeah.
Say, if it happens, it happens. But it should not happen. And I knew this is a coded language to the Rwandese. Like,
just telling them,
you know me.
You dare.
If you
ever dare.
Tanzania would never try.
No, they wouldn't. Watafanyeje? Watafanyeje bisulu?
Mama
salama.
Na ubaya.
Watafanyeje mama akini watukandamiza mama. It will be hard. Hata by the time wanaamka, kama Coast wanaamka sijui noon, by the time TZ wanaamka.
I feel like Coast is the problem in this.
Actually.
Basi.
But do you know how serious it has to be? Dogo janja basi, tukashirisha basi. But do you know how bad it has to be for Coast to riot? And they rioted in time. Maandamano wamewasha hiyo kitu by 8 bana.
But Coast ilikuwa 2 hours.
Ni sawa. But walia. Ruto must go.
Ruto. Watch Ruto and Now before we release you, Baba. The producers tell me, so we always play a game on the show with the guests.
Right.
Before we leave. And because I know you are a brainy, so why don't you from the Alliance?
Mnataka kuniweka
yes.
chini.
So please come over, sir. Come over. So I was told to do this. Then swipe to my left or right. Jojo? On my left. This is my left. Guys, mimi ni wakili. I'm a lawyer, not an IT guy. Mbona yendi hivyo?
Okay, so you pinch it. All right. Okay.
Hivyo.
1 million.
Ndio naona. Pause.
Nisha wewe unataka
amesema pause.
Cut. All right, cool. All right, so give me the instructions. All right, so what can you see? This is a puzzle, it's a puzzle.
Are you serious? The most obvious thing, of course, I see number 1 in red, and it spells million in a fancy way.
All right.
Yeah. I don't see anything, man.
So I need a conclusive answer.
I see the word million.
I
see mill, I see iron. I don't see anything else. I don't see it has blue, it has red. Mill 1 on.
Trust me, cuz.
Yeah,
probably stand over here. It's not
over
you
here.
to see. It's literally what at times this is like life.
Oh yeah?
Don't try and read too much into life. At times what you see is actually what it is.
Million.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Cars.
Ah, man, I can't.
Something.
Are you serious? I can't see it, man.
The answer is 1 in a million.
No, that's actually really good. Yes.
It's actually 1 in a million. Something should have told you guys.
For sure. For sure. Oh, man.
All right.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Sorry
there we
for.
go.
Okay. Get it.
There we go. All right.
Forget it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Forget it.
Now I get the game. I get it.
All right. There we go.
Back door.
That's
back door, no?
That's a back door, yes. That's a back door.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we still have another one. We still have one more. Come on, pose it.
What's this?
Well, even for me, this
Dash. Line share.
Lol.
Hey. Line dash shape.
Hint. He's the owner of X. The owner of X.
Spaceship.
Yes, that's you. There's one last.
Weekend.
The hell! Get out of here, man. Imesha. There's one more.
Read between the lines.
God damn. No, you must be knowing this shit, bro.
No way.
Oh, my God. That's some shit, cards, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Bro, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I really do appreciate.
Thank you so much,
And please take care of yourself.
I shall.
The future, the now, and the tomorrow needs you.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you so much
And
for having me
we're
on
proud
your
of
show.
you.
Asante.
Asante sana.
I really
Thank you so much. And of
appreciate
course, Suti ni kisuri kitu ya maana.
Sana.
Now I know. The next maandamano sikuji na sweatpants.
Tafadhali.
Take us on a break. Take us on a break.
Thank you so much for tuning into this show. It's been absolutely beautiful to be on the Dr. Ofweneke show tonight with this amazing people at Cape Media and TV47. Thank you. Let's give it up for all of you guys.
Thank you so much. Cards, ladies and gentlemen, sana. DJ Chupe Kijo. Goja anguka na.
Ay.
Kabla ya.
Ui. Lazima mnionyeshe.
Kila kiongozi ana hadithi yake ya kipekee.
Wazazi wangu walikuwa bit strict kwa sababu mamangu mwenyewe, mimi kutoka kuzaliwa sijailala nje.
The white small one, huyo ana sniff gunpowder na risasi na bomb. Alafu huyo mwingine ni ridgeback ana sniff simba.
Even the employees knows that. So when in the boardroom is the chairman, the CEO, and the rest of.
At what point are you a wife?
The minute you get to that inside that door, you become now the wife.
Na kila maamuzi wanayoyafanya hufichua mengi kuhusu utu wao na uongozi wao.
We see God blessing us, and we now realize the power of giving also has to be rewarded back.
Kupitia kipindi Mfahamu Kiongozi, tunakuletea mahojiano ya kusisimua na uchambuzi wa kina kuhusu viongozi wetu.
Pick your core business as the bigger stones. Put them in your diary first. Give priority the bigger things.
Usikose kila Alhamis saa 1:30 jioni.
In a world where challenges are as common as opportunities, there are those who dare to defy the odds. They are the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship isn't just about starting a business. It's about embracing uncertainty, pushing boundaries, and turning dreams into reality.
Hata ambao ni pesa ya kusave. Wallahi. Mbomu waka ni pesa nyingi sana.
As long as you're earning something, there's always that opportunity to save. And you start with where you are.
The way we run the business is in a very unforgiving way, where every team member has to bring out their best.
So, to all the dreamers, innovators, and risk takers out there, remember, being an entrepreneur isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Join the journey. Become an entrepreneur. The Grind, Mondays at 7:30 p.m.
Here on Beyond the Limit, we celebrate the extraordinary achievements of individuals who redefine possibilities. In a journey of resilience and determination, these individuals demonstrate that limitations are merely stepping stones to greatness.
I'm Nancy Njoroge, a mother of 3. I have 2 girls and a boy.
And of course, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, this is Dr. Ofweneke tonight. Every Wednesday from 7:35 in the evening. And that was such an amazing interview with the one of the Kasmuel McOure live on the show. Now, before we continue, once in a while, of course, we always have a training video of the week. And of course, one of our top comic content creators, of course, on social media, ladies and gentlemen, Cuna has given us one of the most interesting videos of the week, ladies and gentlemen. So please play it for me. This is our video of the week by Cuna. Let's go.
Good job today. Now tomorrow, we'll be blocking the demonstrators from May Avenue. Come tomorrow when you're energized.
And of course, let's appreciate Makofi tafadhali. And let me tell you something. I hate the fact that this actually had to come out from a comedian. This video is in every sense as comical, as funny as it is, but at the same time is as serious and as sad as it is, because this is clearly the true picture of our policemen. And of course, and the orders they receive from their bosses at the end of the day. And it's not even about the maandamano alone. At times, I think there's a day I heard somewhere, some of them were conversing and saying, actually, at Kumipia police at times wapatiwanga target by the end of the day. But lazima wame collect this kind of revenue by end of the day. And I don't think for salary of 19,000, I don't think these guys should be going through what they're really going through. And what I'm just asking, and I'm asking the government, is how do we expect Generation Gen Z and Generation Alpha to want to be those kind of jobos that tulikonaambia tukigrow up, if we don't even have an idea of how much these jobos are earning? Msana sema afadhali siku hizo watu wako confidence na wacha ni kwa comedian. Because wasachapa calculation, maybe Ofweneke ana earn this much, achape gigs afanye hivi, maybe Ofweneke ana drive gari kama, because if you ask me, ile gari yenye mimi na drive, I'm just asking myself, polisi unistopishanga Ngong Road. By the time polisi atawai earn hiyo gari, sijui itakuwa, I mean, guys, can we have this conversation? You get? That's why at times mimi nikisimamishwa na polisi, make sure already niko na furaha, niko na joke yake. Hata kama niko kwa makosa, because umsenza kwa nistopisha out of hasira. Hasira ya, the hell? Mimi nimekaa kwa hii police service miaka 20. Huyu Mercedes sahi anafanya nini Mercedes tangu lini? You get? And even our teachers, I think I'm also starting to understand why. At times our teachers, sisi nafikiria ati mwalimu akikuja shule akivaa nguo fulani ya blue. Unajua leo ndo siku ya kuchapa. I don't know if I'm the only one who, I think we also had that kind of nonsense. You get? That leo kwanza mimi nakumbuka alikuwa anaitwa Madam Rebecca. Sitawahi sahau. Madam Rebecca class 5 na Bongo Primary Kakamega. Alikuwa akivaa nguo fulani ya flowers ya purple. Haki magaye gai. Alafu tuko tunadanganya tukiwa watoi that ati ukichukua kitunguu
uwekelea hapa hivi.
Nakwambia unazikutulianguka. Nyinyi mnajua kuna mtihani liko naitwa Jesma. Nyinyi mnajua Jesma? Haki ya magai. Mimi naomba kuna siku tulianguka Jesma, tulieka kila mtu kitu ulifika ukiingia class unafikia ni msaya zamani ketari.
Unanuka kitunguu umeiva.
Tulieka vitunguu kwa makwapa.
Umejikaranga.
Na tulichapwa. Alafu za Waluya tulikuwa nayo upuzi. Waluya tulikuwa nile ati ukichukua nyasi, ukifunga hiyo nyasi, uweke pale kwa mlango, mwalimu akiruka hata wachapa. Ama mchukue hiyo kiboko, mwende mweke pale kwa field ya shule. Kulikuwa na ant hill. Hadi ukienda ukiweka ndani, hadi mwalimu mkono inafura.
What is it lakini?
Mwalimu anakuja mkono yuko sana, kwanza anawapiga kabisa.
Yesu kutakuwa na psych.
Yesu ajalaleni. So I'm just trying I'm really asking the government, let's be very careful. Especially these serious careers. Let's make sure we invest and pay these guys so that we have our children who will also be interested and wish to become those kind of careers as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we maliza, again, the question was, ni nini hiyo ambayo? What is that one thing? What's that craziest thing that you've done to your ex? All right? Aya. Kuna zenye zimeingia Linet, Jojo. Nipe Vox Pox.
Hey, Vox
Pox.
Let's go.
Sini kutafuta mtu mrembo kumuliko.
Wait for it. Here it comes.
Sikudate beshte yake tu. Kwani kuna mambo nyingine tu. Pita tu na beshte yake.
You serious?
Kutafuta mrembo kumuliko.
Mash beshte yake. Yeah, that's the worst.
Damn! Yes, sijai. Never.
Mimi sina ex, sijai kwa na dem. Nilikuwa party boy. Si party boy. Nasema wale tu na one night stand hivyo tu.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Okay, fine. Hii generation I date.
Mimi sina ex.
Mbona umekimia mapema hata siko nakuuliza?
No, ni vile amesema mimi sina ex.
Beza kazi like
mimi sina ex.
Mimi ile tu ya kuinuana. Siku hizi inaitwa ni kuinuana tena za siku hizi. Ati gani? Ati troopers.
Mike ende wapi?
Ati troopers. Hebu tuambie ati ni gani hiyo siku hizi?
Ni troopers.
So ni troopers. So pia nyinyi madem ungojea troopers.
Mbaya.
Mashallah.
Wewe, nipatilie huyu. Bro, wewe umaithropasiwa, umaikuwa passed over.
Hiyo uongo.
Kuhusu masikonde mamesema siku hizi pia wao tropas. Ati basi ukimaliza na JMO. Ukimaliza na JMO utanipatia. Nirushie JMO.
Haiwezi. Maybe kama sijui, unajua kama ujui upatane na huyu msee uwezi jua, lakini ati uko hapa bro alafu ati tropa saa hiyo uongo.
Na wewe umeifanya nini crazy?
Nishaifanyiwa.
But we are here for the story. Oh my God. Oh, someone gave me some tea, guys. Ulifanywa nini within 1 minute? Ni nini ulifanywa na usilie?
Inaniumanga lakini
Talia.
Itabidi niseme.
Nini ilifanyika?
Manzi sasa manzi after tuliachana tu kiurahisi. But yeye imagine alitafuta fare akaenda hadi Ocha home kwetu Ushago. Aka make sure amechukua simu ya mokoro. Akarudi nayo Nairobi.
Aya. We Ushago kwenyu ni wapi?
Uko Siaya.
We Udem alitoka Kayole. Okay, sorry. Udem alitoka Nairobi akaenda kwenyu Siaya akachukua simu ya mama yako.
Nile tu unajua mokora kwa rajot tumeachana. Sasa kafika tu obvious angekaribishwa. Kukaribishwa kidogo, machai nini, mokoro kuuliza nini akatoa kidogo kwenda kutafutia ng'ombe nini. Napier grass. Kurudi
simu imeibiwa.
Nyumba
Manze mna date magangster huku. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all be on our feet. Asanteni sana. See you again next week, same time, live on Dogs Over Tonight. See you again. Asante sana. Bye.